Hey guys, Dave here from 808 Toys, back again with another review, this time of the Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader figure. We are very excited. This has especially been brought to us to do this review. We are still waiting on our shipments of the entire wave. Hopefully going to hit Australian shores within the next couple of weeks. We will have the link in the description for the pre-order. Let's take a look at this figure. Okay guys, Star Wars Black Series label. We've got Darth Vader #2 written there. We've got a warning. We've got Hasbro. We've got Darth Vader's face and helmet up there. We've got the new blue type of graphic in there. Darth Vader's obviously got his red Sith lightsaber. Okay, on the sides, nothing on the sides. On the back, again, we have Star Wars, Darth Vader. Pause it now if you want to read what that says. StarWars.com, Disney. This is the first time they've put Disney on the bottom. We've got Hasbro there. We've got Return of the Jedi, Luke, when he is trying to rescue Darth Vader, when, you know, they're having that little chat and, you know, tell your sister you are right. Okay, open window to see Darth Vader. Let's crack this open and have a look at the figure. I'm very excited. Now remember, if you like action figures and you live in Australia, you need to go to 808toys.com.au, Australia's action figure and import specialist. Hit the link in the description. Like, comment and subscribe. Yeah! Okay guys, Darth Vader in all his glory, out of the packet. Wow-wee. This figure, guys, for the price, for bang for buck, I've got to say I'm very impressed. I've just had a quick 5-minute play around with the figure. You know, this is the excitement that I have with the figure right in my hands. So what I did notice is you've got awesome material for the cape. Okay, it's actual material. If you remember the old Power of the Force figures that came out in like 1995, they had capes made out of like a PVC plastic. So we're not getting that this time. We're actually getting a material, which is what we want. We have an official chain here, which is probably as good to scale as you can get. That's actually probably the smallest chain you could probably get. As far as chains go, they may not make a chain any smaller. So as far as scale goes, I think it's pretty good. It probably should be a little bit smaller, but hey, I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, let's take a quick look at the figure, and I'm going to really get down to the nitty gritty with this. Okay guys, let's take a quick look at the helmet. As you can see, you have a few mold lines there. Okay, the helmet has a decent amount of shine. I quite like it. I do, from my memory, I'm pretty sure in Empire's Strikes Back, his outfit seems to be really polished. So maybe the helmet could have been a little bit more shiny, but all in all, I'm going to say that I really like it. I love the detail here. It's got your silver on his chest plate. It's also got the black. It's also got the buttons are painted here. Okay, so that's pretty good detail. Hasbro's doing a pretty good job so far. We have detailing here. We also have, he's got his belt. We have more of the panels just here, and you can see up close the material is awesome. Now what I really like is this here's rubber, so it actually helps us with the articulation on Darth Vader's legs. So let's rip the cape over his head. The chest plates continue back there. He's got the material there. He's got his belt there. Okay, he's got his leather pants on. Okay. Really, really, really nice figure. If you're still watching, guys, congratulations. I will give away one of these figures at the end. Stay tuned for details. Also stay tuned for our reviews. Usually, most of our reviews, we will give away a figure. That's what we do here at 808 Toys. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see how to enter and how to win a figure. So, okay, let's get back into the articulation. Yeah! What is thy bidding, my master? Woo! Okay guys, articulation. You've got the Star Wars Black Series elbow joint here that they've used on the Luke, they've used on the Obi-Wan. It's the single joint elbow. It's basically the same as Marvel Legends Hydra kind of elbow joint. You've got the wrist swivel, you've also got a wrist pivot, which is really nice. You've got a shoulder is on a ball joint, but it can't rotate up that much because you've got his shoulder plate there. So you can only get it up to about that high, which is a little bit disappointing, but hey, I'm not going to complain because this figure is amazing. So the arm does swivel around, okay, the head moves up to about there. Just be careful, the more you move it up, the more the helmet wants to come off. We'll go through the helmet coming off in a second. The head goes down to about there, and of course it rotates. The chain does get in the way, and it also does sink into this neck piece here. Okay, now as far as the leg goes, we've got that T joint with the kind of ball joint section just there. We also have a thigh swivel. Okay, we've got that rubber there, what I spoke about before, which is really nice. And hey, we have the double jointed knees, which is awesome. As far as the feet go, we've got the ankle pivot, and yes, we do have that ball joint. So Hasbro, 10 points for the dark side and for this Darth Vader figure. So far, my favourite figure out of the entire Black Series collection. Let's get his head off and have a look. Wow. Look at what is under the helmet. A beautiful head sculpt. It's even got really nice details of his breathing apparatuses and things there, if you can see that. He's got his scarring on his head. There's quite a nice bit of detail there with the scarring. I think it has a really great likeness to the actor that played Darth Vader. And yes, they did change him out at the end of Return of the Jedi for Lance. Let's look at the helmet right now. We'll chuck Vader down here. Okay, so the helmet off. Okay, now I have heard people say that the helmet comes off. I'm not too worried about it. It does click in there, and I don't mind. Okay, now this actually comes off here. So it pops off. Let's have a look at this. I mean, guys, look at the detail. Really. And you even have different paint on the eyes, and of course his silver paint there. Okay, so maybe, you know, it would have been a nice feature to make that you know, translucent, but hey, still very nice. Okay, so the helmet pops back in. Let's click it back on Darth Vader. Little tip, guys, when you're sticking the helmet back on, make sure the little lugs sit back there. So you have to get it in nicely so that you don't have gaps along here. Okay, and of course there we go, it's all popped in nice now. So I don't seem to see the problem. If I have any troubles with the helmet, I'll use, you know, some blue tack or whatever. But I mean, overall this Vader figure is amazing. Okay guys, looking at the lightsaber, this is the new Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. Okay, so they have used a different saber. He obviously changes out to the red saber as he gets more and more into the dark side of the Force. So this is his saber, and this is very accurate. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan, especially the original saga, and this is accurate to Darth Vader's lightsaber. I also have the Sideshow Collectibles Darth Vader, and the saber is very nice. Of course, the saber pops out, as they all do. Okay, beautiful. Okay guys, for size comparison, Darth Vader standing next to this Black Series Stormtrooper, about the right scale. Luke sitting next to Darth Vader, he's just sitting just onto his shoulder. Everything's looking good for scale. The figure is amazing. If I was to say what figure I'd want to get first, it would definitely be Darth Vader. Then of course the big badass Stormtrooper is what you want. Okay, so this is for size comparisons. They're all 6-inch figures, and I think they've done a really good job with the Vader so far. Stay on now for some competition details and how I'm giving away this figure right here. Sorry, a brand new figure, mint on card. I'm going to give away a mint on card Darth Vader figure straight from our store, 808toys.com.au. All the links are going to be in the description, okay? Easiest giveaway ever. Also check out some of my other videos because we always give away a figure on most of our reviews, so definitely check them out. So to get yourself a Darth Vader figure, what you've got to do is give this video the thumbs up. What I want you to do is comment on the video and let us know what movie out of the original saga is your favourite with Darth Vader in it. So you just write what episode you like, episode 4, episode 5, episode 6, that's it, okay? You have to be subscribed to us and come over and like our Facebook page. So easy, okay? Now, I'll give away the figure when we get 120 likes, okay? And I would like to try and get 120 likes by 1 month from today. It is the 17th of September, so the 17th of October, I will give away a Star Wars Black Series figure. Very, very easy, once we get to 120 likes. If we don't, there'll be more figures to be had in more reviews. Okay, this is Dave from 808 Toys, and I'll see you on another review.